I'm talking to Jeff Slobotski here in Omaha. You run a site called Silicon Prairie News.
Yes.
And also one of the founders of Big Omaha.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about both of those.
Both those? Sure. So Silicon Prairie News was started about a year ago, July of '08, and really spun out of the concept of, or I should say, the vision and seeing other communities and folks doing innovative things, whether it be in San Francisco, whether it be in Austin, whether it be in New York, Chicago, whatever cool city that innovation and creativity was coming from. And so when I was traveling for my day job at that time, I knew that we had a lot of that talent, a lot of those resources, a lot of those individuals here in town, in Omaha, in the region. But nobody was really doing a good job of, telling their stories, or B, connecting those individuals with others in the community. We were all kind of like heads down, siloed, doing our own thing in the Midwest, right? But nobody looks around to say, what's so-and-so doing around design, or what's, this guy doing around web startup, or Ruby on Rails, or whatever it is. And so the site was started not as a media play, but really to give a voice and a highlight to those individuals and those businesses that were doing creative, unique things and projects here, both in Omaha and ideally the region as well. So, folks wouldn't consider it flyover country, but they would say, hey, look at the interesting work that's coming out of the region. So we held a couple events, smaller events, tweet-ups. We had an author, Sarah Lacey, come through, stop in Omaha on a book tour, and really felt the community getting behind kind of what we were doing. And I don't say we like it was our deal. It's, again, community is the key word. Held a bar camp, the first one in Omaha, had over 100 folks come out. And so really knew that there was a passion, there was an energy in Omaha, and that just confirmed that. And so Big Omaha spun out of this Silicon Prairie News to say, hey, let's do an event for ourselves, kind of twofold, to bring national entrepreneurs into Omaha to say, look at what is going on, look at what is in Omaha, as well as, kind of give us a kickstart here too, so kick in the pants to say, hey, follow your passion, do what you love. You don't have to be in another city, but, it only takes one or a small group of people to change things. So we had our first Big Omaha event was last May, May of 2000, what year is it? 9. So, and great attendance, great turnout, and really confirmed for us that the community is excited about what they're doing, as well as hungry for new ideas and innovation and just that excitement. So we had guys like Gary Vaynerchuk come in, give us a complete kick in the pants to say, hey, quit doing stuff that you hate. Jeffrey Kalmakoff from Threadless, Miha Baldwin, just a whole slew of folks that came in, Jason Freed, 37 Signals. And it was really humbling and really exciting to see. We had almost 500 people the first year event, sold out. And it's not so much on the numbers, but that people are excited and people were motivated by having these guys come in, but then also saying, hey, there's others like me in Omaha, in Kansas City, in Des Moines, whatever it is, right? And kind of grouping together, learning about what each is doing, and just telling each other stories, I think, is a big thing. So
yeah. And then you guys are going to have Big Omaha again in 2010.
We are. Big Omaha 2009 was. We didn't know if we'd keep it year after year, but being it was what we consider kind of what we've heard is a success and an awesome thing for our city and our community, we're definitely going to do it again. Working on lining up speakers now in July and sponsors and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's and it's not work, it's fun, right? It's exciting for us to say, wow, okay, the bar's been set this high, so it's like, holy cow, now what are we going to do next year to make sure? And again, it's not to blow the socks off people and say, it is but it isn't, right? To motivate folks and say, yeah, this event was great. But again, it's the day after, right? So it's the Monday after Big Omaha, or it's 2 months after Big Omaha. Do you still have that passion? Do you still have that drive to do stuff in Omaha, in the Midwest? That's what we're really trying to go for, is lasting impact, lasting change. But using Big Omaha as that platform, or using things like the Wufioki tour who was in town last night to just continue that excitement, that momentum.
Right.
Kind of among folks here in town, I think, is what we're trying to do. So
right, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then also, you guys are hoping to have a presence at South by Southwest next year.
Indeed.
As kind of a precursor to Big Omaha.
Yep, absolutely. We're still in the early stages, planning a little party, little event down there. New Orleans did something last year, and we really liked what they did. Kind of talking and working with them in terms of doing something again. with the term Omaha, with the name Omaha, but again, for us, we live in Omaha. It's easy for us to go down the street and interview somebody here in town. But like our real goal is like to promote this in the Midwest, in the region, right? So Des Moines, Kansas City, Minneapolis, Denver, Boulder, the cities in the Midwest. And really just give that excitement and the drive. So yeah, definitely going to do a party or an event down at South by Southwest, and just connect with folks. So it should be
Very
good.
cool. So where can we find you and Silicon Prairie News, Big Omaha? Where can we find you guys on Twitter?
Yeah, so me you can find at JJSNYC, not sync, but JJS NYC for New York City. Silicon Prairie News you can find at Silicon Prairie on Twitter, or siliconprairienews.com is the website. Big Omaha on Twitter is just Big Omaha. Website for Big Omaha is bigomaha.com.
There you go. Well, Jeff, thanks for talking to me today.
You bet. Thank you.